Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Facebook. Hey, honey, it's Val Cripps, and it's Friday. I meant to come on at 3:33 p.m. It's 3:34 p.m. Here I am. Happy Friday. Let's take it nice and easy. I want you to share this live stream. I'm going to be presenting to you 3 revealing answers. So I want you to take a deep breath, ground into the core of the earth, and be thankful that you came upon today's live stream, because we are going to connect into the earth, into our hearts, into all of the everything that is. And we're going to ask ourselves 1, 2, or 3. Hey, Keisha. Hey, everybody. So while you're tuning in and grounding and taking a deep breath and asking yourself 1, 2, or 3, and of course sharing the live stream and inviting your friends, I'm going to share the live stream right here. So let me put this over here so I can do this while I'm engaging with you. And I've already pulled the cards and I have them right here, and I'm going to share with you. It's really good. It's very good. And I'm feeling super dreamy, new moon vibes. New moon vibes for me right now means, ooh, what's coming today? What excitement and what amazingness is coming. And this energy coming through the reading that I did is so good. So let me share you around, share this too while everybody's coming on. And we're going to be tuning into these answers in relation to everything I'm always talking about. You can see the stack of cards if you want to see them. All right, let me share this. Ooh, I'm tuning into someone's throat chakras. Okay, are they going to make it weird for me to try and share again? It takes you to like a watch page. I'm ready for this reading. I'm ready. I'm ready to tune into who's here. I want to get a bunch of people on here. Thank you, Keisha. Hi, Joe. Welcome. Okay, well, Joe, I want you to choose 1, 2, or 3 and share the stream. And you will learn a lot from the collective reading. And then depending on what time it is, I will keep going from there. Because we're here to open up heart chakras, open up throat chakras, ground and center, to align into higher frequencies. And I'm here to serve today. Hey, Sandra. What up, my love? All right, so I'm going to share this to my page. Let me copy and paste. 1, 2, or 3. You want to take a deep breath, ground and center, and tune in. And pick the first answer. It's all good. Whatever you choose, it's okay. Okay, I'm going to share this into Valtopia. Say hello. Let me know if you're watching it live. Let me know if you're watching the playback. Let me know what's happening on your new moon. Let me know if you're joining me for the workshop tomorrow at 2:22 p.m. on 2/22. If you don't know what I'm talking about, check out all the information on my page. Let me share. I have one more share, and then I will focus on you. I will focus on you. And sharing into my page. Here we go. All right, take a deep breath. Choose 1, 2, or 3. I want to see comments. I want to see in the comments. Let me put my readers on, honey. Oh. Hi, Erica. How are you? All right, Joe, did you pick? Oh, Joe picked 3. Very well. Very good. There's a key code, 1-word key code for each number. And then there's a stack of cards for each number, too. All right, so Sandra, Erica, Joe picked 3. Keisha, I think you picked 2, if I remember correctly. I don't remember the other ones of you from the thing. So, choosing card number 1. If you chose card number 1 and you're watching the playback, let me know too. And if you're new to me, I'm Val Cripps. I'm an artist. This is my art behind me. I'm an energy guide. I'm a mindset mentor. My clients are leaders. They're incredible, strong, powerful, and highly aware, high achieving leaders themselves who have discovered parts of themselves that they want to integrate into a more powerful, cohesive union of themselves. They want to raise their frequencies into a really strong certainty of truth and conviction and see their vision through. They want to make more money. They want to have a better life. And that's what we do. We do that through energy work. We do that through mindset work. We do that through ancestral and DNA healing and activation. We do that through talking. We do that through art. We do that through music and sounds. So Sandra picked 2. Okay. So this reading has to do with, there's a new moon, and the new moon is opening us up to see where we have something that we want to release. What do you need to release? Well, we're going to release attachment to and resonance with programs that are running in our awareness that aren't aligned to what we desire. And so here we go. Here's pick number 1. Let me turn this down a little bit. It's Friday. Let's call them in. Let's call them in. This is so funny because sometimes when I'm on live streams, there's just like, I remember days when there would be like people clamoring to get their readings, you know? And if you go in certain groups, that's what happens. And I love it when I get to connect and really talk to each of you. All right, so here we go. Number 1, if you pick card number 1, it's time for you to activate. If you chose number 1, can someone write the one word thing in like 1 and then activate? Activate is the key code for choice number 1. So we have the activate card from the Arcturian Light activation cards. Activate, activate. What does it mean to activate? I'm going to be posting a video with both of my clients describing what it means to be activated by me. Depending on who you work with, being activated is when you light up in places where you possibly or probably gone dark because your life experience or your genetic program made it so. You made it so. Something about you was you were guided to suppress parts of you or quiet parts of you or deny parts of you. And when you get activated, those parts of you get reignited, regenerated, and repurposed with vitality and exuberance and love, and everything shifts for you. The dynamic of your energy shifts, your magnetism shifts, people come in, you begin to ask more, and you begin to test boundaries that perhaps you weren't able to before because you were simply too fearful or blind to the desire that you had inside of you. And when you activate, those parts of you that went dark and you were ignoring and you were feeling ignored, open up and shit begins to move, right? Yes, activate. So the next card, when you activate, one of the things that happens is that you release attachment and resonance to the program. The program is other people's opinions and judgments about who you should and would be. And when you do that, you get very clear. You get very clear. And a lot of times people aren't ready to go to that level of clarity because there's a moment where you go very quiet. And you go very quiet and you go almost empty. And in the empty of the clarity, you get to choose and decide. And that's a make or break moment for many. And it's not something that happens once, it happens over and over again. And so having a guide who can really illuminate to you your particular bullshit story and beautiful story and blossomingness about who you are every time you cycle through your pattern, that's magic. Isn't it, Keisha? You know you do it for your clients, and we're doing it together. So someone that can help you be very now and be present with everything that you truly are. Because when we get caught up in stress, when we get overwhelmed or overloaded with everything that we're doing, it's easy for us to forget who we really are. And it's easy for us to start plugging into the program instead of the new program that we've been working so hard to embody and expand into. So be now. Find someone who doesn't let you trick yourself into not meditating or not getting quiet or not dancing or not living and enjoying yourself and everything about your life. Find the kind of people in your life and the kind of guidance that lets you open up to all the possibilities. Not the people that are sitting around munching down and arguing and complaining and proposing all the yucky probabilities. You know what I'm saying? Yes. So, along with choice number 1, if you pick choice number 1, activate, clarity, be now, get grounded. Everybody needs to get grounded. If you haven't really tuned into the latest thought process on grounding and you haven't really felt the energy running in your feet and really felt like you got locked into the core of the earth and you were able to move the energy out of you, let's talk. Everybody needs to know how to do that. That could change the world, and it is changing the world. And for many people, the energy is lodged up from throat and above, and a lot can be resolved by some simple metaphysical explanations of how powerful you are to identify emotions and energy within yourself and move them throughout yourself so that you can manifest different results in your life experience. Right? Rayanne chose 1. Well, we've been doing 1. Rayanne, it's all about activate, which makes sense because you're in the middle of the glow up activation, so it makes sense. I get so excited. I'm like, take a breath. All right, so get grounded, right? So get grounded. Feel the energy running at your feet. Feel your lower chakras. Feel your root chakra. Feel your sacral solar plexus. Rayanne paints a lot, and Keisha is dancing. These women are powerful. They have incredible clients paying them lots of money to guide them, and they know the benefit. They see and experience and witness the benefit of embodying the energy, the sacred creative energy within themselves by moving, by creating, by being, by honoring their words and their sensual nature and owning their boss bitch. It's a powerful integration of both, and that's why they're having the amazing results that they do. The glow up, their clients are literally glowing up for them, and they're glowing up for their clients, and suddenly these synergies and connections and conversations are happening, and they're like, oh my God, I don't believe this. And I'm like, honey, you're in the Valtopia sphere. What you're talking about? Of course. Okay, so the next thing in the activation and the card choice number 1 is to feel gratitude, to really feel into the gratitude. And that's because when you're in the process of activating, there's a good chance a lot of your stuff is getting rustled up, and it's easy to forget when you're overwhelmed by all this great information that's showing you where you're out of alignment, how aligned you really are, how aligned you truly are. Just because you're getting a lot of feedback right now that's helping you to get even more aligned does not mean you're not aligned. You have done the work. A lot of amazingness is happening right now. Do not get caught up in the little speed bumps. Let the speed bumps guide you back to the road. Boom! Let the speed bumps guide you back. Woo! I like that. So keep your mindset in check, baby. Keep your mindset focused on creating, focused on gratitude, focused on love, focused on what you are doing, focused on your next person you're serving, focused on how you can show it more powerfully for yourself and work on your energy within and simply see that reflected back to you. Mindset, right? Gratitude is so powerful, and appreciation too. Appreciation. Like, I really do wake and walk around and say to my children, we are so blessed. I am so grateful. And I never would have acted like that a few years ago because I would have been weirded out by it. I would have thought it was strange. And now I just really literally walk around and say, oh my God, we're so blessed. And I mean it. I'm not just saying it because it's like a nice thing to say. I feel so blessed. I feel so grateful. I super duper do. You're still rewiring after the unfolding. Yes, that's what happens. You're regenerating and things are coming together and you're forming new neural pathways and new habits of behavior. And it's very easy to get tired and confused and feel weird and want to retreat to the way you were. But then you're like, but I don't want to go back to that. What am I doing? So it's really essential to stay tuned into your mindset and support the shift that you've decided and invested in and you're becoming. So let yourself align. This is all choice number 1. We're still on choice number 1. Let yourself align. Let yourself go through the reboot. I call it the reboot. It's scary the first few times you go through it. You go totally dark. You feel so connected from your spiritual wisdom and you think, oh, this is it. I'm in the depression again and I'm not. No, it's the reboot. Everything's getting regenerated and it's going to be amazing. It is amazing. Hey, Pamela, welcome. Welcome. Yes, just in time. Then we get the Gaia card. So we had grounding and Gaia. You're a plant. You're growing out of Gaia. You are Gaia. You are giving and receiving from Mother Gaia. This energy practice that you're learning, this activation that you're doing for yourself, is not just for yourself. So any unworthiness or any limitations you feel are simply programs in your DNA that we can shift. So get your ass activated so that you can quit looking at things just so limited that you won't move forward. Let yourself be activated to see new perceptions. Let yourself be activated to feel new beliefs. Let yourself be activated and regenerated just in your energy field and vibration alone. Hey, Ames Archer, so that you shift and bring more brilliance and energy to the world and don't keep the old stuck patterns choking us down. Trim your limbs, honey. Trim your limbs. I don't know what that is, but hello, everybody. All right, so here we are. That was choice number 1, activate. Who's ready for choice number 2? I chose number 2. Who chose number 2? And am I missing comments in a watch party? I hope I'm not doing that. I always forget. I get all excited and just looking at the phone, and then next thing you know, I'm missing some magic. All right, hang on. You also chose 2. Hey, Ashley, welcome. Pruning, yeah. Okay, hopefully I'm not missing a thing. Okay, so here we go. Next. If you chose number 2, I was doing some work at the beach this morning that I'm going to share with my private clients, Keisha and Rayanne. And it's about opening, it's more a heart-opening chest thing. And it's designed to open the energy of it, the not so much the words I say in the stream, but the energy of the stream is designed to unlock and open that heart valve in the chest so that you're visible. I am visible, right? Because so many of us have so many stories of guilt and shame and obligation and stuff locked up around being visible and sharing ourselves and what we have to do in order to reach our people. And truthfully, like Keisha's having an experience, and I think Rihanna's too, with her clients, that they're like on the solid, like Keisha's got a client on the solid booking 3 clients weekly, and it doesn't have to do with doing Facebook streams or any strategy other than the internal work. That's power, knowing how powerfully active you are just from the inside. So here we go. Hey, Wendy, we're choosing number 2. Then you're talking about this heart action and forgiveness. Forgiveness. So forgiveness you will be feeling in your heart. Forgiveness you may, we think of forgiveness. It can be things that you want to let someone else go. But what I find so many more times, especially if you're my profile client, you're a perfectionist, you're a people pleaser, you're highly aware, it's easier for you to modulate yourself than others, and you've learned a lifetime of sort of modulating and shape-shifting yourself to work with other people, and now you're learning the process of like owning your own shape and owning your own being and showing up beautifully as you and realizing it's okay now, it's safe now, you're not that person you were, people are not the way you thought they were, and you unlearn some habits that were kind of keeping you stunted in your growth. And forgiveness is a huge part of this process to yourself, because the person that you're the most hard on and that you judge the worst is you, because you keep trying to shapeshift yourself to please and kiss everybody else's ass. So you beat yourself up the way the others taught you that that's love, and you need to let it go and let yourself go. And you need to let yourself know that everything is aligned, divinely aligned. You're in the right place at the right time. You always make the right decisions because you're always coming into your highest resonance, and everything is teaching you exactly what you need to know to get to exactly where you are. And in each moment, you get to take a deep breath, ground and center, and own your frequency. So forgive yourself for anything that happened up until now and get on what's happening right now. So with that in mind, focus on your vibration. Focus on your vibration. Focus on how you feel. Focus on your cellular structure. Focus on what you're nourishing yourself with, mind, body, and spirit. Focus on who you be with. Focus on what you feel like. Focus on what you feel like, please, For most of us of a certain age and a certain people-pleasing characteristic, we were raised with the notion that if we spend any time on ourselves, it's a problem. and it's selfish and we're doing something wrong and we're not being nice community members. And what we're learning now through the work that we're doing is that when you focus on your vibration, when you focus on how you feel and your well-nourished beingness, you bring so much more to the table, because you have to deal with some of that stuff that was kind of keeping you boxed into something that you really aren't, never were, don't want to be no more. And you evolve into who you actually are by letting yourself be. And the process of coming into beingness can feel really brutal for some of us, but it doesn't stay like that. It gets better and better and better. And that's where you need to stay the course. Back to your beautiful selfness. Yes, lady, come on now. Hey, Deborah. Yes. All right, so that's why we come into deep awareness. And that's the number one thing that we do in the work that I do with you guys. And was the number one thing that changed my life, was to come into awareness. Because I was asleep. I wasn't had a mask on over my own ability to see and know myself and to understand what the feelings meant and how to process them, and then how to let everything that I am asking for come into being and not totally sabotage it. So awareness. We're doing question number 2, choice number 2. And awareness of your dreams and desires. If you're a people pleaser and you've been a shapeshifter, you've denied your own dreams and desires and thought that they were ridiculous because you pretty much were told so, but you had a knowing and you're a rebel and you fucking did it anyway. And so you have this split personality of the person who did it and the person who is trying to get along with everybody and keep it down and keep it together. Keep your dreams together. Stay aware of your dreams. Oracle cards. Tune into your intuition and wisdom. If you haven't yet used the tool of oracle cards to get into greater practice with your intuition, do it. I freaking love them, and it helped me so much. Yes, get me out of the box, Sandra says. No more. Ditch the split, baby. And the key word for choice number 2 is surrender. If you chose number 2, it's all about the surrender, right? Right? It's all about aligning to the dream and becoming aware and focusing on your vibration and forgiving yourself and surrendering. Like surrendering in the sense that, every time I've ever wanted more clients than I received, afterwards I remember thinking that was perfectly aligned. Like that it couldn't have worked out better. And that happens every time. And so I surrender to the knowing that there's divine timing, and I'm always in the right place at the right time, and I'm always streaming through my highest resonance. So let it go. Let trust. I've done the work of knowing who I'm talking to and showing up and creating and being in the moment, and then you surrender. So in this energy that I asked the question, am I 1, 2, or 3? I'm definitely a surrenderer, as in after this live stream, I'm doing artwork and making music and tuning in to, I'm going to back off the pedal a little bit. We have a great event tomorrow, and I want you to join me, if you can, for the Embody Your True Wealth workshop. Instead of trying to make it happen, let it happen. Yeah, because when you try to control everything, your brain, pre-evolution, cannot fathom the solution you will devise post-activation, post-clarity, post-evolution. Your pea-brain right now can't understand the expanse it's going into. So let yourself ask for what you desire, know that it's coming, and then let yourself take the step that leads you into the next step, that leads you into the next step, that leads you into the embodiment of it. Let yourself become radiant with choice and the flow of moving the energy. And ask for it to be peaceful. I was talking with my friend Janice yesterday, and she had come to deciding to ask simply for peace. Because in the moment, always, no matter what's happening, peace works. So whether you have the money, you don't have the money, feeling peaceful all the time, that's a good ask. And I'll tell you, when I was going through my divorce, I asked repeatedly for a peaceful and loving resolution. And it got gnarly there for a minute. But I'll tell you, this morning I had a chat with my ex about our kids, and he thanked me and I thanked him, and we said, it was all super nice. That's what happens when you intend peaceful and loving connections and resolutions. Focus on what you get. So, are you ready for choice number 3? Was that perfect for number 2? All right, let's share this. I'm going to refill my water, and we're going to do choice number 3. All right, I'm going to be right back. Okay, this is so good, isn't it? Hello, everybody. I hope I'm not missing any comments. If I did, I'll go back and check it out. I'm gonna be working this afternoon. All right, so if you chose number 3, okay? Choice number 3. Oh, this is so good. This is so good. So choice number 3, receive a miracle. Receive a miracle. So choice number 2 is about surrender. Choice number 1 is about activation, about lighting up and letting yourself know that in asking for and moving into the decision. The surrender is about like, well, I've already done all that. Now I'm trusting that it's coming in, and I have that stretch of knowing and coming into it. Well, if you chose number 3, you're on this embodiment stretch and you're ready to receive a miracle. You are ready to receive a miracle. You're not just ready, you are the miracle. Of course, it's coming through you, right? Choice number 3. So if you chose number 3, you know, I put the sun, I pulled the sun, and I was thinking about the sun because a lot of times this card, you know, is about energy and it's about connection to your star and your supernova. But I think it's also about like that feeling of baking your cake in the sunshine, like letting your flowers blossom in the sun, letting yourself be radiant in the embodiment of the energy that you are, and staying courageous through the moments when the external isn't yet here, right? The external validation may not be here, but you know it on the inside. So you stay tuned in to the sun always shines, the abundance of the sun, right? And the courage that you feel knowing, well, of course this is coming in exactly as it's meant to. So the number 3 is embody. Number 3 is embody. So Deborah says, I'm ready. I chose 3 and I'm stretching. Yes, it is. And so, you know, worthiness, any sense of worthiness that you are challenged with, you've got to just keep grounding this beautiful inspiration into your body. You must embody. You must be aware of your solar plexus, your sacral, your root chakra, and grounding all of that beautiful inspiration into the earth through inspired action, through the weight, you know, the weight of embodiment, where you've already done the inspired action, you've already put out the call to action, you've set the intention, and now you are just the beingness of what you know is coming in, what you know is coming in, and that you don't need an external validation. And I accidentally missed this card as part of the read, the clairsentience card. You can feel your soulmate, people. You can feel yourself already on the other side. You can feel the embodiment of what you've asked for. Do you feel me on this? What a kick-ass reading is this? So, I want to pull question card. What time is it? I think my babysitter might be here with the puppy. They're on their way. So I'm going to pull a question card for everybody. And I want to tell you, while we're having fun here talking about this new moon reading, and I hope you share this and share it if you even watch the playback, I want you to know that tomorrow I'm offering a very low cost 90-minute opportunity to interact straight up with me. It's a Zoom call. It would be right on the video, just like this. Only one person is signed up, and then my 2 private clients are coming. I think both of them are coming. So you get to experience with Keisha and Rayanne and the other client that signed up. There's only a couple more spots. I'm only taking a couple. It's only $222 for 90 minutes to tune into where in your body energy awareness. What are you telling you what limits do you have? I have something really cool, a sort of litmus test to tune in and sense, where are you limiting yourself? Where are you blocking what is truly there for you? Let's move through this, one of you at a time, one person at a time, several sisters at a time. Let's unlock these stories that we're incapable of doing what we truly know we are, just because we feel some resistance or attachment to some stories. We can clear it up so rapidly. You know, Rayanne is on week 5 of the glow up, and every day she is blown away by how much more keeps unraveling each day. And, you know, we're the same with Keisha. We're still unlocking beliefs every day, and the results ripple out throughout your family, through your clients. So No matter how advanced you are in your self-help technique, in your meditation, in your guru-ness, I'll probably get in there with you and open up and activate very powerfully with you. And so I'm here for you. If you're drawn to me, follow your intuition. Don't put it off anymore. If you're curious and you want to get to know and hang out with me for 90 minutes, that's who I'd really like to talk to. Somebody who's intending to go forward in the Valtopia sphere and move into the glow up and move into overflow. And so I'm offering this experience tomorrow. And I'm also super excited to sit with each of you that are in the experience and find out where you're blocking yourself and shift the energy and open up to how you can shift this pattern in your life. So get on to Valtopia.com, sign up, be one of the few people left that can sign up for this experience. And if you're ready to go ahead and move forward and get the last glow up spot at 5K only for 6 weeks of daily fire and lightning and shift and love and care and support to make sure that you can handle asking for more money, receiving the money, keeping the money, and consistently bringing it in again and again, and trusting yourself in your business and in your life, then you want to go sign up on Valtopia.com. Okay? So did I pull that question card yet? Your love button is tweaking. What does that mean? Woo! All right, so why am I creative? Why am I supportive? And why am I celebrated? Why am I celebrated? All right, thank you so much for playing with me. And share this, share my link, tell people about this experience, even if you can't do it this weekend. Get ready. The next one or the playback of this event may be available. I'm not sure. It's going to be an interactive event. And if anybody's interested, I'm still waiting for my sitter. Does anybody on the stream have a question? And Joe, are you still here? What'd you think about your reading of choice number 3? Energy. What do we have here? Oh, the love button, you see sad and mad icons come up. Oh, as your love button is like wigging out. It's like, hey, I have a personality. I have my own personality. All right, I don't see any comments that I'm missing, I don't think. I feel a little bit like nice and relaxed and sleepy today. All right, I love you guys, and happy new moon. Clear this energy. I wanted to do a little light language stream on today's stream. So, who's ready? Put your feet on the ground. Ewa yini me wa yiwa yiwa yuwo yima wa yiwa awu ne ma wa yiwa yiwa yima wo yiwa. Thank you guys. See you on the next stream. Own your frequency. There's nobody like you.